Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. TAETRO After Dark, little pop-up stream here for those of you who maybe have notifications on. I don't know, you let me know. How did you know that the stream was starting? It wasn't scheduled. Did you just find it on your home screen? Do you have notifications on? Let me know. I see a bunch of you already hanging out in the chat, which I'm super stoked to see. What's up, Fusion Sharp Gamer was the first one here. Welcome. Brandon S, Trap Gaming, Sky Silver, Jacob Kors, Brian Iberg, James Fox, Diego Reyes. That's right, random stream. Whose name am I skipping? Thrahan, what is going on? Thrahan. Slither, what up? Jonathan Rodriguez. Michelle or Mitchell Garcia. Hey, Aaron, what up? So stoked you are all here. Welcome. I'm here today just to make a quick beat tonight. Like, let's hang. I had kind of a slow night going on at the moment. And you know, we got our blank project. Blank Ableton project. I got a Pigments preset loaded up to start. Of course, naturally, we've got our Arturia Mini Lab Mark II, which if you didn't see the update video already this week, big firmware update, which very much improves the functionality of the controller. And I figure we just hang and make a beat. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the quality. I've been making slight improvements here and there on the stream quality and things like that. So now using this blue microphone, which is a bit more sensitive, but should sound a bit more clear. Just doing different things with the camera setups, as you saw before, the lighting. And yeah, let me know what you are thinking of the quality and if you're noticing a difference, things like that. Hello. Mitrank, what's up? Do I know when the Minilab Mark III is coming out? I do not. If I did, I would probably not be able to tell you, but I actually don't. But one thing that you should think about is like they just firmware updated the Mark II. So what does that mean? Are they trying to generate some buzz or some information? Or does that mean they're sticking with the Mark II for a while? I don't know. It's an interesting move to put out a firmware update for a controller like the Minilab Mark II that's been out for so long. But I don't know. This is still a solid controller. Should we get started and start looping some sounds? I want to go fast tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like 154 that was at. Let's try it. I think that's a fun way to start. Let me show you actually what's going on here. Yeah, go over to the pads. So basically I'm just kind of walking my way down G, F, E flat, C. Let's record that. Track 3. That metronome is killing me, but we probably don't need it that much anymore. Seems like the bass note is overpowering the other notes, so what I want to do is just grab these here and crank up the velocity a bit more. Grab these, bring down the velocity so that bass note isn't cutting through as much. Probably make a bass line based off of these bass notes here. Bass. And if I want to tighten these up and quantize real quick, get them right on that downbeat. Make them legato. Let's see what this sounds like up an octave. I will be dipping into chat questions and stuff tonight, but I might just get in the zone and start, you know, making stuff. If I cut the low end out of that, I don't hate it. Might also want to just cut some of this mid out. And I want to take this somewhere really quick because I'm already kind of feeling like it's getting a little overwhelming for a sound to start with. What if we shorten these up? Excellent. And then let's go ahead and throw on a Waves tape plugin, the J37, which is the one I like to use. Let's see. Yeah, what's everybody up to tonight or today, depending on where you are? What were you doing when the stream started? Are you still doing it? Are we chilling together, working on different stuff? All right, I don't mind this, but I might abandon it. Let's bring down those low frequencies. Might go ahead and add some 808s. Ever since that last stream that we did together, folks, I've been on an 808 binge, just trying to get better at the 808s, etc., etc. But let's see, I built this little long one here. I don't mind that. Yeah, we're gonna make this track move. It'll make more sense once the drums are here, I promise. Goodbye, Sky, thank you for hanging. Let's try this, if I remember what I just played. That was really bad. What track are we on? 5. Ooh, you saw that, chat? Try again. Alright, this is gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce. Let's do it. It's quantize. Not that section, this section. So I just let the loop keep rolling. Let's crop that. And very important, let's make sure that's not late, first of all. Especially for 808s and bass notes, we want them to not be overlapping. I just want this to be a repeated note. I don't really like that leaping pattern. Cool. What's going on? Let's check in with the chat. What do we think of that? What do we think of this track so far? Next step is going to be we're going to add some drums. We're just going to go fast with this one. Aaron was watching another live stream. Mitchell was making a beat. Nice. Continue making your beat. Don't let me distract you from being productive. Tejas is in class. Oh no. Chilling in bed. K47B. What up? Litz in San Diego. Nice. Nishark, I'm doing well. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Selection and mixing tips? Yeah, we can kind of talk about some of that. This beat is drone-like and chillin'. It's late. It's nice. Yeah, thanks. We're gonna add some more elements to it, so it's not gonna be super drone-like the whole way through, but let's go ahead and find some samples. Well, let me hit this button real quick. so I can make sure to get Splice to open properly, you can't have Ableton properly full screen. I need to access this little top bar, and let's find a kick. What do I have here? Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that one. That's easy. Switch my keyboard over and arm this track. Boom. Actually, am I hearing the depth in that I want to hear? That might be a little harder. All right, let's keep going. Oh, that's nice, but I already have an 808. I don't want to crowd the frequency spectrum, so that's a mixing tip right there. I'm trying to find a kick that I think will complement the 808. I think I have it already, so let's just move on to a snare. I'm just going fast. Like, if I can make any selection tips for you all, it's like just move fast and kind of go off instinct and just start building stuff. Like, I'm not recreating the wheel here. I think I want this to be a semi-fast kind of trap beat. So I'm just grabbing samples that I think fit well. Let's keep that over there. I don't know what I'll do with it, but it's nice to have little perk sounds. That's from the same kit as the kick, so that could be good. Oh no, I switched the kick. Let's download that. I think that's a good one. Where'd it go? Y'all just saw that? It disappeared. It's gone forever. There it is. Again, that's just like another little perk sound. Let's keep building up this kit. Alright, I think I'm good with what I got now. Let's just see how this goes. I'm going to set up a sidechain compressor for the kick right off the bat, meaning I want that. I want the kick to make this synth bounce. Show you what I mean. Drum rack. Route it to the kick. Hear that? You can't really tell anything's happening. Bring this down. Hear that pumping with my kick? Come up with that feel. That was a mess, but I know that I can go back and quantize it. What I did there, chat, was just click that capture MIDI button that Ableton has, which is cool because I never actually had to hit record to start recording that. And then it was, you see, it was recording this whole time. So now I can just straight up grab all this, quantize it because we know it was a mess, and grab as much of it as we want, like say the last 4 bars. So get this in the right place. I was lacking on that kick though, you see that? I'm just gonna pump it up. Also, my master is red. Let's bring everything down. I didn't even mean for that to be like that. I'm actually gonna grab the last 4 bars before that so we can have a nice 8-bar pattern. Gives us a nice variation. Boom. Cool. Who else is tuning in? Who haven't I said hello to yet? Nico Francisco, can you give tips for the beats? Like add kicks, then snare, then what else? Well, just watch exactly what I do tonight. Watch what I do. I don't gotta tell you explicitly, but what did you just see me do? I kind of just started with a synth, made a quick loop. Then I just loaded a kit up with some kicks and some snares. And a couple like little percussion-y sounds. Let's try that. I'm actually, what I do a lot when I build up drum patterns is I just make duplicates of them and then add layers so I have the option to have it with and without a certain sound. So let's try that. I'm gonna add this little perk sound in there. Super messy, too messy. I messed up a little bit in here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these notes here, put them in here. I don't know what this beat is turning into, chat, but I actually kind of, I don't know if I love the synth sound anymore. But if we do this. What up, AX Mandani? What up? What is up? Finally made it to the live stream. What's up, Connor Edwards? Welcome back. I should switch my camera. You guys are gonna have to keep me in line with that. What up, Tyra? So glad you could be here. Nico says he's tuning to the end. You don't know how late we're going, Nico, so how do you know that? Thanks so much, Lucia. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I think let's continue to add in some synth layers because I think I'm not loving that yet. But I think I could probably play the same musical idea, but on a different instrument. I'm just gonna surf through some Pigments presets. Pigments might be a little problematic for doing this stream because it might be a little too intensive. Don't really like sounds like that. Not a big fan of sounds that have harmony in them. Play one note. Oh, that has a whole sequence to it. I usually try to avoid that. Slither, there is a TAETRO Discord server. You can join it by going to patreon.com/TAETRO. It exists, I promise. All right, I think I'm looking in pad sounds. Oh, I'm looking in sequence for one reason or the other. Let's look in keyboard sounds. Let's kind of surf through this part. Aaron, different formula every time depending on the track for arranging songs. I'm a big fan of this sound. Should we layer that? Yeah, different song structure for all kinds of songs. Usually it's like a build up. Usually it's like a layers, drop a lot of layers, then bring everything in blasting. So it's less of like a AAB, more of like a through composed kind of build up, like some more minimalist pieces. Wow, Pokey is failing. I don't know what I just did. Let's try it. Wait, that's gonna sound dope. But you guys probably want to see the hands while I do this. So I switch between, you know, I can play notes on this or I can launch clips. So since we're in track 4, that's how we loop. Real quick. Now the sidechain's a little bit intense on this instrument, a little more intense than I want it to be. Alright, I'm kind of a fan of that. What I want to do is duplicate this track now. And I want to have a version of this that's up an octave. Let's hear just the up the octave. Now, let's say we group these, right? Let's group them together. And split one left and one right. Bring this volume down a bit, the gain down. So now I get to hear both those octaves at the same time. What is up, Savage TV? Welcome, welcome. I feel like our bottom mid-range is lacking a little bit. How about we I would like to get a hi-hat track in here. I like to grab just simple loops for hi-hats. I don't really love building out my own hi-hats, but of course I can if I wanted to. Just grab this first one that comes to mind. Actually, I have this audio track here already. I wish Splice was smart enough to stop playing when I exited back into the DAW. See, like, and that kind of fits. I don't want to spend too much time looking for a hi-hat loop, you know? But I will if we have to. Bad. These are not loops. I grab a lot from the boy Wonder collection. I know I'm playing a lot of things at the same time. It's kind of how I go. I just wish it didn't start with that roll. I'm a fan. I would say, yeah, the Mini Lab's a great controller. I see there's a lot of conversation, but there's a lot of other great controllers out there too. Sometimes I like to add a little chorus to my hats. I just did not add that to the hats. What did I just add that to? My 808s. Nope. That's not what we want. Boom. But now I do have the option of like that high octave sticking out a lot to me. So I can bring it down a bit. Shall we grab a vocal sample? Probably. Let's find a good one to chop up. Maybe a new one that is not in my library yet. So let's scroll to the bottom. That's not a vocal. I think I'll try that one. Has a lot of singular notes in it. Oh, gotta grab it. It's a nice little sample. You definitely don't need that long since we're just gonna find one little note in here. So that's what I'm looking for. Right here. That's what I want. Bring that attack up. So what am I looking for, chat? I'm looking for that one little note that has a little bit of character in it, but it's a single note, right? Because I'm about to play it on my controller like it's an instrument itself. add a little attack, right? Bring it up. If it's down here, get that snap at the beginning. A little fade out to also avoid from before, you know, same thing as the attack. We want to warp it, but I'm going to warp it in the tones mode. I might even try this, double the length. In which case I'll try to do the complex warp mode. And you notice how that just changes the sound. These warp modes are just the different ways that Live handles time stretching. So this might be sounding a little too electronic for my taste, but let's see what we can do with it. John Marsden said a little bit of glide. Let's try it. Good suggestion, John Marsden. The John Marsden. I'm a fan. So John Marsden's suggestion there, which is giving this sample a lot of character, is in this little other menu here. So I'm in simpler, right? I'm just chopping up the sample, playing it like an instrument. But if we go over to controls here, we get all this extra stuff, right? We get access to the LFO, the filter, the pitch envelope, all that. We also can turn on a glide, which is actually taking, you know, if I'm holding one note and I play another note, it's gonna glide between those two notes. Now if I turn that off, listen to the difference. Just kind of plays the notes like a piano. Back to the glide, the portamento mode. Okay. This does not have the sidechain compressor on it. It definitely needs the sidechain compressor on it to make it blend with everything. I just love that sidechain compression. A little bit of delay. I'm gonna try something, chat. I don't know how it'll turn out, but I'm gonna try to resample this vocal sound actually. So I've made a new audio track here. I'm gonna go to my in and outs, and under my in and outs, I'm gonna go to track 2, and I'm going to have it receive audio from track 1. Audio from track 1. Does sound like I want that first note to be a little harder. Get that in line. Make sure it doesn't quite mess that up. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna resample it now that I have the sample the way I want it, which means I'm gonna arm this track. It's getting audio now. Normally an audio track would just like record my microphone or record an audio input into my interface. Instead, we're routing it so that it's getting the audio from track 1, and we're gonna resample it. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm just gonna hit record on this clip. See, I'm getting an audio version of this loop right here. Now it's super loud. Let's stop this version and play just that version that we recorded. The reason, because now I can do fun sample stuff with it. Now if I wanted to, I could pitch it down. And it is gonna have different qualities doing it this way rather than just playing it lower. Doesn't sound like much. I think this is probably not the best example of this, but we can mix it and mangle it. We can even blend them. But I don't really love it. I'm gonna get rid of that. Just an example. At least I could demo how to, resample stuff within Live. I resampled so that I could still have the original MIDI and then also just get an audio version to mix and mangle. I would also like to put the tape plugin on the vocal sample. I'm putting the tape plugin on everything now. It's getting out of hand. I will put it before everything. Let's get this to be a little thicker by using the chorus. It just sounds a lot more like straight ahead. Add the chorus to it, and it just sounds like more voices, which is what chorus is supposed to do for us. Now we have kind of all of our elements here. I still feel like something's missing though. I just don't know if that kick is not hitting right for me at the moment. Might need to add a little something to that kick. Let's go to audio effects, drum bus. Let's grab that drum bus, throw it right on that kick. It's probably overkill. Can I add a boom to it? Only problem with adding the boom to a kick that's a sidechain source is since the sidechain is reacting, it's reacting to that kick, it's reacting to that sound. But right now the sound is really short, right? It's like super snappy. When you add a boom to it, it's really long. Though those are like sub frequencies, it's still long, which means that the sidechain signal it's getting, all these synths are getting, will be really long. So I would have to set up a different source if I wanted to add a boom to the kick, but we already have our 808s, so I don't really need to add. Just break it. just feel like we need a low boost. I think I'm just not hearing the low frequencies right now in these headphones. 10B, we did that last time. I don't know, it has to meet kind of a certain standard, I think. I'm gonna get rid of these so I don't get confused. Maybe that kick's just too loud. I want to get that snare nice and even now. All right, I do think we need one more kind of sound, and I don't know what it is, to be honest, chat. So I've made a new MIDI track here, and we're gonna find one more layer to add. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I know it's kind of a random pop-up stream, but sometimes I just want to sit down and make beats, and I say, well, why not? Let's turn the stream on, turn the couple cameras on, and we're good to go. So thank you all for tuning in and being a part of it. Appreciate you all. Let's do a Farfisa. Oh, listen to that grit, chat. Can bring that down and arm it. Probably not what I'm looking for. Not quite, but we can surf. These are all kind of organ-y sounds, but maybe a long string sound is what we're looking for. I do need something that's like a little more mellow. So let's start thinking about this in sections, even though we're not arranging yet. Let's think about what we would have. Like if this is all we had. Let's just try to play some mellow chords since we ended up in this little organ instrument. I like this sound, I just think it's a little overkill with that delay. Notice how we have like this cool pedal set up too? Actually, I like the delay. It's just too much. Oh, I thought I was adjusting the mix this whole time, but I was adjusting the depth. It's almost something, chat. You know what I mean? Like it's almost something I want to use, but it's not quite there yet. work this out. I think that's what I want to play. Let's try it. Oh, that was a mistake, but I liked it. All right, I got this. All right, it's coming, chat. It's coming. You can't see me, but it's coming. Bruh. That's what I wanted to play. Shouldn't have been that hard. Why that's so messy. I don't mind. I'm gonna let it be messy. Here's my face again. And again, we can have versions of this. Oops. Versions of this loop. So let's go ahead and make an octave up version or an octave down version. What was it? What do I want to do? Alright, so now let's arrange these. Oh god, I just confused myself. Nope. So we go from low to high. And notice I dropped out most everything. I know what I could do. I know what I want to do this vocal. Let's go to max for live. I'm going to use a max audio effect that I love called buffer shuffler. And I'll show you what it does. So I've just put this on the vocal sample. And these are all steps. So when I hit play, it's going to start scanning through the steps. Doesn't sound like much until I start to hit dice and all that. Now this is a little much. I'm gonna bring it down to 8 steps. And what it does here is it either mutes the step of the audio, like imagine it cuts the audio into 8 equal pieces. It can either mute one of those 8 pieces, it can play it in reverse, or it can play it normally. So if we bring the wet down, if we bring it down to say 35%, it actually has a really cool chopping effect. I just love to use this effect, especially on vocals, but dial it in right. I don't like to dial it in too much. Also, putting it before the reverb could do a lot for us. I might even cut this lower. I might bring the delay out of here since we got enough motion going on already. Oops. What is Max for Live? It's hard to describe. Max is its own program, Max MSP. It's like this very, very complicated. I'm sure somebody doesn't think it's complicated, but I think it's complicated. One of my college professors was super into Max MSP. This coding environment essentially where you can program, your own synths and your own audio effects, and much smarter people than me use Max MSP. But Max for Live basically incorporates all that big brain stuff into like plugins that you can use in Ableton Live. I don't use a ton of it. I don't use much of it at all. There's lots of cool stuff like convolution reverb is great, and this buffer shuffler is great as well. All right, let's how would I arrange this? I think I want to change the sound. I think I can do more with this musical idea if I just change the sound. I'm still hung up on that, even though it's the first thing we did today. Let's just try a string sound. Please don't break. I want something soft and delicate. Or light and airy, perhaps. I don't think I'm gonna get what I want here. Just trying some different sounds. I could just undo 100 times and go back to what it was. I just think the whole thing is just too much. It totally sounds like a voice too. One more thing. I think we're getting there on this sound. I usually, I would have just deleted the sound by now. I should have just deleted the sound by now, I think. Putting auto pan on here, which is going to give us like a stuttering effect because I'm not putting the phases opposite each other, which would make the auto pan bounce back and forth between your headphones. I'm just going to put the phases in line with each other, which means it's just going to singularly bounce back and forth, giving it a chop effect. Like a Leslie speaker. I can also bring the amount down on that. Right now it's very, very drastic. All right, I think that's a way more interesting sound. Let's go ahead and just try to build out a quick arrangement. I don't think this this beat's not going to be ready for release tonight. We're just going to finish up an arrangement real quick. Should there be a glide on this is my question. Because that same thing that we did... Oh, I know what's up. That's like very slowly. So now we took that same glide idea that we put on the vocal sample, and we've applied it to 808, which I think sounds pretty cool. Let's try plotting this out. So I'm just gonna start grabbing my loops and moving them over into the arrangement view, thinking about structure. This is an aggressive way to start a song. Add in those hi-hats there, make sure I drop them in the right place. What the heck am I doing wrong? Please. Go ahead, right there. Boom, drums come in there. The version without the full-on. The the version without those like little percussion sounds. And then maybe we can add in, since that's already in a lower octave, let's add something like this. Actually, put this later. I want to completely add something new here. And the 808, of course, needs to come in. I don't even know if I love this beat, to be honest. 808 kind of makes it. That's what I think. I believe on this 808, I've got the pedal here, so I can make this a little more distorted. Cool. Is this the lower octave version? Yes, let's put the lower octave version there. I can live with that. Now, let's say for the verses, we want a different kind of hi-hat sound. Perhaps we could just pitch it down. It's a little weird. Or we go to beats mode, we can make this even shorter. I can live with it. Just kind of messing with it. Oh, I haven't saved yet. Setting my controller off. So we're thinking of this as a verse right now, right? We're in the second half of the verse, and maybe here we will drop out some kicks, which means I'm gonna go over back to session view really quick. Open the drum rack up, click this little button here, which means I can now control this automation and go ahead and turn the kick off. Now I'm still getting the side chain, but I'm not hearing the kick. And now, of course, let's go ahead and add this in. And that's technically our little pre-chorus. Take the 808 out there to add a dreaminess to it. We'll add even more reverb. And you know what? I might duplicate that section. So we're doing a lot with a little here, but we're building up like a verse, pre-chorus, chorus kind of section. I'm gonna duplicate this so we can have a twice as long pre-chorus. And we should introduce a new musical idea, like a higher octave FISA sound. Maybe the highest. That way when everything drops back in, it's super dramatic, right? But we can also keep these. We haven't even added in any real like bells or whistles yet. And now that we're in a new section now, this is essentially the hook section. We want to bring in something that we haven't used yet. What the heck is going on here? Is this track just off? Nope. What is this track? Am I losing my mind, chat? Oh, I forgot about the strings. Let's drop them in. I actually think why am I not hearing them? Let's check. Yeah, I think building up to this section, we actually have to build in these strings. Just the high end though. Assuming I did that right. I don't hear that. What, am I crazy? What am I doing wrong? I'm seeing a volume meter. It's playing. Oh, the only thing that sucks about using the buffer shuffler is like every action it makes is a different action in the undo history, so your undo history becomes rather useless. Hello? All right, chat. Who can tell? Oh, the group is off. That would be why. So now what we do, chat, is we filter this in. Yep, we're gonna grab an auto filter. Bring up that resonance, grab that filter knob, and we want to do that on this channel, not the one I just did it on. The higher octave of the pigments. And we're gonna draw a nice line from here to here, so it filters up. I'm gonna basically just filter this out so that as the new sound is coming in, the old sound is going out. Let's bring that all the way up so we get all those high frequencies. And that's a kind of our hook section. I think I'll bring one more kind of percussive idea if I can find it. If I can find a nice shaker loop. I love using shakers. We haven't even used the vocal sample yet though. I just don't know that the vocal sample fits anymore. I don't know where that's gonna fit in yet. We came up with too many ideas, chat. Oh, that one is so close to being something I liked. It's so close. I love the sound of it, but the pattern is just not there. I think that's like my go-to shaker pedal. Too much. Not loving it. Let's check it out. See, now it's not fast enough, but if I add some delay, nah, it's still not doing it for me, to be honest. Let me grab the sidechain compressor. But I do just love shaker loops, to be honest. That's a weird one. Just dropping things in, seeing what works. Nope. That's a fast one. Kind of weird. We're so close. That's kind of weird. That's not that. I don't hate it. It's weird and we'll keep it. Does this just come in with the whole hook? But notice how, like, this is like my basic structuring that I lean on all the time. Anuma Ellis asks, where did you study music production? YouTube.com. See, I don't hear anybody on this. That is my issue with this track. Let's go ahead and, fun thing, we can add some clip automation. We have the transpose envelope here in the clip, and leading up to this pre-chorus section, I could just dip it down. It could be even more dramatic. I think both of these need to be coming in. Let me see if tuning this up will help. Oh, interesting. They do have the sidechain on them. I want it so faint in the background. And now we're at a hook section. And then it's kind of like a rinse and repeat with this kind of music, right? I would grab another verse section. Alright, so let's grab a clap sample really quick. And throw it in an audio track. And what I want this to do is kind of accentuate the snare hits. It definitely doesn't need to be this loud. We're going to put up pretty decent. Yeah, there we go. Yep, we're just gonna have this repeat and accentuate those little snare hits for the pre-chorus section. Go away. Notice how that just adds a different energy here. But we gotta keep duplicating it. So notice I'm just highlighting these sections. Kind of works like Microsoft Word, right? Just highlight, copy and paste. Then we highlight this whole section, duplicate the whole section. Obviously imagining some kind of wrapper on this track, of course. I'm gonna have a slight increase in the reverb over time here. Including reverb size, we'll increase that over time. So the same way we did the pitch with the hi-hats, we can now do that going into our chorus section. So let's go ahead and do it here, where we just do the transpose. But we can do it on our instruments as well. So let's go ahead and grab this clip here. There's a couple ways we can do it. We can go to MIDI control and do the pitch bend, but we've got to be careful to reset our pitch bend at the end. So always starting back on 0, or else everything will be pitch bent for the rest of the song. And we got to make sure we do this to everything now. So everything has the same kind of falling effect, or else it will just sound like something is randomly falling out of tune. And keep on going. Even this is fading out, so we can still go ahead and do the same thing. I wish there was a faster way to do this. I'm sure there's a plugin that does this. It's basically a tape stop effect. It sounds like garbage right now, but we'll get it. We'll get it right. We're doing this to the drums as well, if you notice. Drums can have pitch bend. I can even be super lazy and group all these tracks that are not the drums and throw a filter. So not only will they all be falling in pitch, but we can also filter them all out. Then we can do all kinds of fun things now that this isn't a group. I might go ahead and just completely cut this off. Why not? Oops. Zoom. And then we want something else cool to happen. Like we want like a break or something. Or like a vocal sample, or like let's just find something stupid. Let's see if this...
Hey.
I was hoping I would find like a funny vocal sample. Trying to shout.
Hey! I want to scream.
E-D.
Let's do this. Let's see if it fits, or if we can make it fit. We can make it fit, I think. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna put this actually here. I'm gonna line it up with this bar, right? We're gonna warp it. Actually, that's pretty close. Pretty. I think this just starts in the wrong place. Oh, it needs to be quicker. There it is. We can also bring it down. The reverb is on it, which is a shame. I wish the reverb was not on it. Let's do something else stupid with this thing. I'm gonna keep moving that over like that. Let's do something else with the auto pan that I'm not sure if I'm gonna like how this turns out, but a little fun trick, I think. Make it nice and square. So see how that's kind of like it's not quite a record scratching. It's just a stuttering effect, essentially. Let's keep going. I could record that on there. Starting here, we'll record. And we... Boom. So then, now we have all that fun automation. Y'all are great. Thank y'all for tuning in. This doesn't have the sidechain on it yet. And to be honest, what I might do here is just have that come in the second half. But we don't want that auto pan on during the initial hiya. We can let this tail play out. We can turn the track back on just for the tail. Now all that is there. Alright, where are we at with this track? I feel like the intro is lacking. I definitely need a producer tag. I'm already thinking about what I want it to be. I think we do like a drop like right before that verse hits. So doing this with the 808 will actually be pretty effective. Doing a pitch bend, it always is with the 808. And especially if we do a bend back up. We will transpose this one down. And filtering this out, I think, will be the easiest thing for us here. And we're going to put this point here and this point here. One more shout sound. something is still bent on that downbeat. Maybe I'm losing it. I thought so though. I want to grab this. I want to make this lower. I want to get this out of here. Get this out of here because I duplicated the track. Maybe we don't need that sidechain as much. I don't want the reverb. Give me a dry sample, please. One dry sample, please.
Go!
Bartender.
6. Go! Slap!
Let's go!
Blow the speakers.
Hey! Yeah!
Yeah, but that has it built in.
Atlanta.
DJ.
Now it's time to lose it.
Come on! Yo!
Just looking for a solid
Now let's
downbeat
just see what this
sample.
sounds like played.
Good.
Now let's just see.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
This sounds so unenthusiastic.
Come on!
Whoa!
I'll do maybe. Why not? Try it. Got a bajillion splice credits to use. But now I'm gonna end up putting reverb on that. I know it. Stupid. Why not? There's another sample in here that I might want to just grab for something. Just trying stuff,
Now let's-
chat. We're on stream. It's late at night. For me, that's what I want. And I figure, what are we doing if we're not trying stuff and having fun, right? Should we do this? Trying to figure out if I could do some dramatic thing in there. What do y'all think of this? Recordings. What's the date today? It's the 28th. Maybe those 808s are too loud. I'm gonna assume they are. That's not the 808s. A lot of different layers here. To me, it's not simple enough. It's a little too all over the place. Let's just make it stupid.
Go! Let's go! Shorty,
No more.
Yeah, let's tell the story of like this fight that's happening. Like we got the hi-ya in there, so let's imagine we have characters that are in some intense fight over the course of this track. So random little drops here. I'm not using wireless headphones. They're wired. The fight has begun. Somebody lands their first shot. Actually, we won't do that there. We'll do that somewhere else. Somewhere else. Right on beat 4. Until here, we'll do a little pickup. Now I feel like I have to keep up that same energy throughout the whole freaking thing. Weird stuff.
Fight.
So bizarre. Right into the next verse, chat. Right into the next verse. So let's just kind of copy and paste this. This is how we make a song. Copy and a paste. We're not gonna do completely, but we're gonna use the original structure as our template for what we do going forward. We'll not do that. So new sound there. Let's get that right up on the one. Oops, not like that. No, turn the envelope off. Put the warp marker right on the top of that sample, drag it to beat 1. All right, so I think, what do I think? Yeah, just 808 there.
I go now to the locker.
What is
Go
that?
now to the locker. I go now to the locker.
That is some pirate stuff.
Yeah.
What's this? It's not playing.
This is what I love is for.
We don't want that.
Fight!
We need that eventually. I don't know when. Let's keep refreshing. Oh. A lot of creatures fighting here. That's a good one. Just dropping them in at this point.
Nothing even.
I think I need some of those like Atlanta chants because those give off like a fighting kind of vibe.
Whoa!
No, I need like the straight up. Actually, that'll do. That's not quite what I was looking for, but I think I can make it work. Let's add one more track for that. Now I don't know what I just dropped in for fun and what I just dropped in to use, but we'll find out. And this is where I want the chants. It's gonna be dead center and down. And we just duplicate that. Doop, 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 doop. Sure. Keep it on the downbeat there. I think it goes there. Yeah, fight. That's the rhythm I want. Too fast. There it is. Let's adjust that. I want everything to get out of this fight's way. Thank y'all for hanging out this late tonight, chat. I'm having a lot of fun. I think we just completely mute the drums there as well. I think this has to be pitched up a little bit. But if we're gonna do that, we need to warp it. We don't need this to come back in this time around. Alright, the thing we need to do here is make like this traditional build up where this stops happening on just off beats and starts happening on down beats. Yep, just like that. What's happening? That needs to go here. This needs to go there. Now we got a nice even. Then we can duplicate this. Double it again. Double it again, which means split this in half. this sound even stupider, and we'll double it again. Right there. Cool. Let me grab this. We want these vocal chants to continue. They add another layer of energy for us, I think. Can we go from the beginning and just see what we have? This needs no low end. Ba-na-na-na. Forgot I did that. Crowd cheering is a good idea. I did that in my last beat, though. I did that on the last stream, I think. I think I can keep this off at the top here. No, the 808s are in there. Is that this? Sometimes when you mess with like turning tracks on and off and grouping them, you end up with the tails still hanging over, which is what we're kind of experiencing there. It's getting late, chat. I'm getting a little bit tired. Might call it a night soon. I really thank you all for being here. Thank y'all for hanging out. A lot of people have just been super active. Gucci-san, you're not too late. You can always rewind the stream. Never too late. We'll have a nice big cheer at the end. Stop. What are they all cheering about? How do you get that recording? That's what I don't know. The actors? I don't need that. I don't want to use that again. Where is the 808? Keep losing the 808. Boom. Just hit the downbeat. Let's just grab this, get rid of these notes. Hello? I don't want that. Legato. I'm just making a nice little end note here for us. Should I... What should continue on here, though? I feel like something needs to continue on and just like fade away. I know what we'll do. I know exactly what we'll do. We can automate the tempo in live, folks. Did you know that? Let's not even warp this at all, so that won't get affected. And there it is. Maybe that needs to happen sooner. Sooner. And that's gonna be it for the evening, I think. What do y'all think of this beat? Do you like how it came out? Definitely came out different than I thought. Should I put the mastering chain on it? That's the question. Woo. We like that. Is it just too easy to call this Fight Night? He said bend the bass down too. You're right, you're right. Alright, Fight Night. We'll call it Fight Night. What was I doing? I'm getting tired. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Pitch bend. That's correct. Bring that over here. This has to go all the way down. Let's do one more search here.
The fire will claim you.
Simply dying to get comfortable in my...
I'm dying inside.
Yeah, I'm far from.
Shall we? Give our character here a nice dignified death. This is stupid, but it's fun. Wow. The only issue I'm having right now with the way this sounds is the snare is bothering me. I think the snare might need to come down. Or EQ or something. Hold up. No. See, I messed with the pitch bend and now the 808 went out of tune. No. 808. Consolidate these. Now we need to just automate the pitch bend on all of them to be at 0. Oh, much better. See, that's where you get into trouble. What was I doing? EQing the snare. Just listen to that snare really quick and find the frequency that I don't like. Hear that whistle? Oh, that's ugly too. But at risk of being here all night, I will try again with the drum bus just to add a meaty weight to it. A, B, C, D. Yep, my body is slowing down. But now it's just too loud, so we have to compensate. Oh, we can do that, right? I hear on the drum bus. Guys, I'll post this on SoundCloud, but you all have to like share it around and share the tracks that you like. Like if you guys want this on SoundCloud right now, we can make that happen. There's something I don't like about the way these strings come in. I definitely need to like kind of have them fade in a little bit here. No, I don't care about the like and follow, Aaron. I care about the share. I care about you tell all your friends, go listen to this track. That's what I care about. Likes and follows don't pay the bills, my friends. I need you all to activate your networks. That's how this whole thing operates, right? Should we just do a filter fade in here for no reason? Everybody's got somebody. Everybody's got that friend or somebody that will kind of be into whatever we're working on here. One more listen through. FB for life. That's what I like to hear. what I like to hear, Rev Sapes. Chris? Should I just call you Chris? Alright, cool. This is what we did tonight, huh? Blast it. It's a meme. Nice. I'll take it. I think the fight theme really helped it survive. Like I think the fight theme really revived this beat for me. Oh my god, I just need the pitch. Yes, okay, the pitch is correct. Shall we export? We'll call it Fight Night. And now I have to find some bogus Fight Night album art if this is gonna go on SoundCloud. Fight Night. Chat. Final questions of the evening. I'm getting tired. The track is exporting. I'm gonna search for some Fight Night album art stuff. I'm stoked that you've all been hanging out tonight. I do live streams pretty regularly. On Mondays, I do a call-in stream, so you can call me and ask questions. On Thursdays, I usually do an interview stream, and this week, yes, I will be doing an interview stream. I'll be posting about who the guest is tomorrow. It's an Ableton person that I think you folks will be interested in. But interviews on Thursdays. I stream with ADSR Sounds on Thursday mornings as well. I do that at 7 a.m. PST, if you can convert that into your own time zone. So 7 a.m. California time, I'm streaming for ADSR every Thursday. Then later on Thursdays, I go ahead and do a stream where I do an interview. I need just a simple fighting, like, stupid picture. Yeah. What do you give me some keywords to look up? The parallel in the return, is it different from doing it in the instrument rack? Yeah, there's compression. I have a parallel compression track set up. Putting an effect on a track versus putting it in a return track is completely different. Just give me like stock footage, stock photo. I gotta show you a chat. Jeez. These are some insane. I don't want to go too far because I don't know. I don't know what's gonna show, but that's so dumb. It's funny. Oh, there's chickens too. Oh, I wish I had taken a good Ghost of Tsushima screen grab. I'm gonna steal somebody else's. Let me type in Ghost of Tsushima fight, and that will be what we do for that. And I'll literally just drop it in there. Yeah, this picture's fine. It's from GameSpot. I don't think they'll be too mad if I steal their photo. Yeah, let's just grab that. Maybe Sucker Punch will be mad though. Oh well. All right, going on SoundCloud, uploading it, folks. Let's do this. I didn't think we were going to do this tonight, to be honest. Hopefully you all are going to be able to tune into a future stream. That would be amazing. And that you all will if you're about to go to bed like I am right now, go ahead and go on my channel and find the live electronic beat making or whatever it's called. It's a full playlist of just like beats for you to listen to, beat videos. Go to bed watching that. I highly encourage that. Or find your favorite controller and look at all the videos that I have on your favorite controller and watch that. I totally like, my brain's not functioning. I can't find this track. Okay, here it is. I have to just check it. Let's check it before we put it out to the world. By check it, I mean just skim through it really quick. Hello, Kuku from Indonesia. What is up? All right, easy. It's uploading. What do I do? I upload this Ghost of Tsushima picture that I found. And hopefully it lets me use it. It did. Cool. What's the genre on this? Do we call this trap? Sure. Is fight a tag? Fight night. Ghost of Tsushima. Rap beat. Made live on stream. /youtube.com/ you guys ready to listen to this and blow this up or what? You guys got to put your money where your mouth is. Fight night. It's up. I did it. Let's go ahead. I'll put the link in the chat and y'all can blow it up. Where is the chat? Oh, there it is. Very fun stream tonight, chat. I like doing these like random pop up on a whim streams. This stream will be up later to watch. So if you all want to just go to that SoundCloud link, blow up the track, and just comment, let everybody know that you were watching it on stream. You can go ahead and watch this later for sure. It will just be processing. And then it will be up and you'll be able to watch it, no problem. Like I said, I like doing these pop-up live streams. I have a lot of fun doing them. So if you're already subscribed, ring the bell so you get notified so you know when these things happen. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. I'm trying to bump that number. Like 80% of my watch time is from unsubscribed folks, but I'm going to bring you lots of controller reviews, tutorials, content to make you a more productive producer. All that good stuff is coming to you in the future if you subscribe to this channel. You can also become a part of the Discord community and get a few different Discord perks or different Patreon perks if you go to patreon.com/TAETRO, TAETRO. I would love to be at 100K subscribers by the end of the year. As you can see, we're getting very, very close, but we'll see if we can make it happen. I see a lot of people that have been here since the beginning of the stream. A lot of people tuned in the middle, and I thank you all. I very, very much appreciate it all. I can't run through all the names because I will definitely forget somebody, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I see you all. I see all the names. I see the folks who turn up for multiple streams. I really, really totally appreciate you all for hanging and doing that. So blow up the track on SoundCloud. I'll drop that link one more time. If you're done hanging out on SoundCloud, just head over to the Patreon and see what you like about getting involved, or if you just want to support the work, you know. I put out a lot of videos. My videos will always be free to watch on YouTube. But if you want to be a patron of what I do and you want to just, you know, chip in either $1, $5, and become a supporter of the channel, it's always greatly appreciated, and we can connect in a deeper way over there. This was really, really great. I'm super glad, Diego, that I could motivate you. Go make beats. That's the number one thing I could do. If you went to SoundCloud, you already listened to the track, commented on it, shared it with a friend, whatever, great. If you went to the Patreon, checked it out, said, this is baloney, I'm not gonna be a patron, then go make your own beats. That's the best I can ask for you, is go make your own beat for yourself. Tweet at me if you do. Tweet at me if you enjoyed the stream in general, and just do better for yourself. Be an amazing music producer. feel motivated. You know, right before I started this stream, I could either have just gone to bed and watched something in TV, or I could have done this stream and made this beat. Like at that moment, my life had like two directions to go in. Not that this is like some big life moment, but had I chosen to just go to bed and go to sleep or watch TV, this beat wouldn't have existed. We wouldn't have connected in this way tonight for one reason or another. So, you know, we have choices, and sometimes it's okay to take the bed route. Sometimes we need our rest. But if you have that little spark in you that's saying, should I go make a beat? Should I do a live stream? Should I something? Take advantage, ignite that spark, jump on those moments, because those moments always don't come. So when you feel that spark getting ignited in you, jump on the moment and take advantage like we did here tonight. So I really thank you all. I gotta jump off the stream now, but I'll be back on streaming Thursday. Tune into the 2 streams on Thursday, and I hope to see you there. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been TAETRO. Have a good one.